innovation, technology, and education, obviously with Minecraft. So the idea is go more deep in the creative process and cognitive process of students to create proficuous space in the classroom and achieve good results, not only with Minecraft, but use the game, the software, to approach the students another way to work with technology. So I think this graph is a good measure to start to talking about innovation, because innovation is do the same things in another way, in an unthinked way to that moment. So we have at least this graph can show to us at least four kinds of innovational thinking. So we have two axes, axis going in the since thing to magic and other since work to play. Crossing these two variables, we can achieve a experimental mind, a visionary mind, an inventive mind, and a calculative mind. The great idea here is using these four profiles in the same time, even this four way different of thinking to achieve the same results. A result of equation could be achieved by different thinkings. So this graph, this draw is a measure, is a kind of way for incentive our reflection, for we understand how do you think in our ecosystem, how my students thinking, where in this graph is located my mind and my students' mind, and after that I can work with more knowledge about the ecosystem when I am developing work. When you start to talk and think about innovation, the idea automatic what came in our heads is the end, the omega. But every end need to be a start. So the idea is how I can start, how I put my alpha to achieve my omega. Many things or all things we see in the world is finished things. The process is hidden, but the idea is under closure this process and start to reflect how we can start for we achieve a innovation. Here we have a lot of kind of process, a linear process, a cycle process, and a chaotic process. Each place in the world, in my classroom, in my virtual classroom, in your room, in my neighbor room, each one has your proper way of dealing with the process. So we need to fit our speech, our behavior in these kinds of the process to know the beginnings and to know and achieve the ends. So to solve a problem, we need to understand what each one has own process to see, to feel, to understand the world, to understand the information, and own process to work with these informations. So exercise as a maze escape can show how each one thinks to solve this trouble. We have the Icarus model, which he built a wing with walks, or Theseus, after face off the Minotaur, escaping with the line. So the idea is consider each problem, each challenge as a maze, and each student, each teacher as a hero who will find his own process to escape alive from the maze. Now we have the great enemy of humanity, the white paper. What I will do in this white paper? How I start a draw, a speech, a text, a presentation, a Minecraft construction. It is a very delicate moment, but I have a solution to this. My solution is, let's create a cognitive Big Bang. Let's create a universe inside this white paper, inside this first step to achieve better results with technology, with Minecraft, other technologies as Sway, OneNote, Office Mix, to increase our human potential. But this needs to be as an explosion of universe. In general way, our kids know Minecraft much better than us, and they are very experts to make the creations. How in the classroom I can go further in comparison what they do at their houses. My idea is work with before and last process. So before the construction, the action in the game is promote the abstraction, but with the right tools to organize, to systemize what does mean the abstraction in the kid's head, and after that what we will do with this construction. I can print in a 3D printer, but I can offer, I can saw, I can achieve another result. I don't know. Let's think together about this. Proper communication. With the Minecraft, I have a team working, and this goal need to be a good level of communication for everybody, need a good grade of understanding and can achieve what they want achieve. If we don't have a good way of communication, we can't achieve a good result. But we have here in this example two ways of communication. First, a communication in game. a text generator inside the game. This is a way to change fast information, trying to helping they working in the solutions. When we work with a game, we don't need a console or a computer or a license of video game to work with video game. When we are talking about the game, we are working with video game. So a good moment is create web conferences with different places and connect each one to express, to exchange techniques, talking about the creative process and make reflections together. Other specific point is sharing knowledge. The network culture is characterized by sharing knowledge. So when I start to build something, sharing knowledge is a feature of our culture. In the internet, we have a lot of informations about constructions, about circuits. So when I start to construct, to do a thing, what I don't know how to do this, I can look for this kind of information and make my construction. In another hand, I can share my information too. The second part is about OneNote. OneNote, in my opinion, is a great collective notebook, and the great potential of this tool is using this as much more than a notebook, but a collective notebook where everybody can write, everybody can help, everybody can change information. So this could be a management process list with diary, with reports, with tables, with plans. So the idea here is exercising the collaborative culture with Minecraft based in OneNote features, exploring a lot of features OneNote can provide for the users. Leadership by influence is a kind of flexible hierarchy because each one has own skills. So the guy who makes draws, when he speaks about everybody, will consider his abilities with draw. In the same way, the guy who writes or the guy who is in charge of the manager of process will speak with much more property than others, and the others will respect this. In the two hands, in the hand when speak and the hand when listen. This way is a very good way for everybody can contribute in the project in the same way and respecting each different level of knowing, each different level of interact with the project. The troubleshooting here is the applied amazing is one of the best part of the process. Even in the future, the student don't working with technologies, Minecraft, game design, or other things related with the process, he will have a experience based on solve troubles. So this experience will follow this student in the other life experiences. So I don't know how the student will create a circuit. I will propose, sure, I can help you, but I'm not focused on the final result. I am focused on the process which student will achieve the answer of his trouble. Last but not least, the entrepreneurship. In Minecraft, we have two ways of entrepreneurship. First, inside the game, because the game is a resource management system. So when I am mining, gathering resources, or even crafting, and when I am dealing with a villager, I am exercising my capabilities of entrepreneurship. In another way, in the real life, we are witness of real phenomenon when kids and teenagers want to create videos and show the videos, create channels, and after that create servers for the other players pay and play. So this is very interesting, understand and stimulate how these kids are get contact, the first contact with the business. My conclusion for this presentation is everything we get in the virtual world, we need to translate in the real world. So even when we play Minecraft, we can understand, we can achieve a lot of skills. But how I can put these skills in the real life? How the real world can receive a kind of benefit with this? So after that, I propose with this video, with this conclusion, we can make a reflection in a educational Microsoft intelligence. How we can create an ecosystem based on the Microsoft technology, the applied technology, the professional technology, different from Minecraft as a game, but Office Mix, Bing, Windows System, Sway, and all things the Microsoft can offer to us. How we can see a progression of skills, abilities. We can start with Minecraft mixed with 21 century abilities, UNESCO abilities, and with practicing the Minecraft with goals, with plannings, we can achieve the tech literacy with Microsoft support. So this is my main goal now. This reflection I share with you, and I invite everyone, think in this case, think in this use of Minecraft, how we can construction with Minecraft in the virtual world, but what we construct in the real world with Minecraft. So this is my point. my reflection, and I invite every one of you to continue thinking in this point, and that's it. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you, Hassan, for the invitation. Sorry again for I'm not live, I'm not present with you, but I am here. You know my contacts, so what you want, please feel free to tell me, to send a message, to talk. My main goal in this process is help the world, help each one of you with your goals. So thank you so much. Great honor for this opportunity.